Erik Karlsson is one of the best defensive players in the NHL. He had sports hernia surgery and an adductor tendon repair surgery. And I worked with him in the whole process in trying to prevent surgery. And then after surgery, when the injury was too bad, there was no other alternative, his comeback and his rehabilitation from that injury. Due to the rehabilitation in that phase, we got results and we got improvements, but the symptoms came back. So Erik needed treatment once or twice every week for us to keep him feeling good. Until we came across and decided we were going to start using the flywheel and eccentric strengthening. So what we're doing is we are now strengthening the weak link muscle. In this case, sports hernia and adductor tendon tears does not happen for no reason. They're very common in ice hockey, but also in soccer and football. With an ice hockey player that is skating and pushing off explosively using the abductor muscles, the glutes, the quads, the lateral quad, very powerful in pushing off. And the adductor muscles that are antagonistic on the inside are weaker and not used as explosively. Now, in eccentric strengthening, we have the ability to strengthen that weak muscle, isolate it, and strengthen it eccentrically. So the amazing results we had with Erik Karlsson, EK65, was by start strengthening this with eccentric overload. We did just 1 or 2 sets, and it was enough for us to do it once every 2 or 3 weeks. We had a total muscle activation, and he was able to use a muscle that had not been able to fire and work. And it was enough for him to do it every 2 or 3 weeks, just 1 or 2 sets. And after that, he has been completely pain-free now in his groin for 2 years by just doing this exercise about once every 3 weeks. And so you're going to see on the videos here, Erik doing some strengthening using flywheel technology. And the idea, what we're working with here, is that every time he does it, he tried to increase the resistance to make it harder. Make sure you keep that tension the whole time. Watch the line. Pull all the way through and break hard. All the way through. This is Erik now doing the same exercise with 9 inertia. Last time he was doing with 8 inertia. And what we do each time is we progress it, and he's trying to hit the same number of repetitions. And we have found that if we don't keep progressing the resistance, there's so much adaptation that he doesn't feel the activation in the muscles. He has to really drive, and then he has to completely brake. And it requires all his adductor muscles and all his lower core and abdominal muscles, which he can feel the activation. Draw. Keep your back rounded the whole way up to the top. We could not get Erik's injury to heal until we were able to neurologically activate and strengthen his weak adductor muscles and weak abdominal muscles. We tried all conventional ways of strengthening those muscles, and the only exercises that gave total activation and full recovery for lasting result was using high intensity, isolated, eccentric overload exercises.
Där, den var bra. Den var riktigt bra. Upp lite högre. Kom upp lite högre. Stay rundad. Där. Dra. Stay rundad. Jättebra.